Hi everyone, and thanks for joining me today on my YouTube channel. I love having you guys practice with me online, and welcome to your Vinyasa 2 practice today. I'll offer you many modifications as we flow, but I'm excited that you're here to learn more and move your body together. Grab your mat and let's start our practice. I want you guys to go ahead and find a comfortable seat on your mat. So have a seat. Oh, nice. I just set you up and here you go, running over to me now. Kind of roll your shoulders back 3 times. 1, 2, and 3. Oh, you knew I was starting a class, didn't you? Yep. And then take a big side bend over to one side. So stretch, stretch, stretch. Good. Oh, she's thirsty right as class starts. And then exhale, big side bend over to the other side. Good. Come back to center, sit up nice and tall. Raise both arms up to the sky. Good, bend your elbows, palms face forward, pull them down along your ribs. Oh, we're just getting a toy, good. Reach your arms all the way back up. Good, exhale, pull them down. Good, repeat, inhale, reach up. Exhale, pull. So you should feel the muscles between those shoulder blades pulling together. Inhale, reach. Good, exhale, pull. And you should also start to feel a little heat. So right now I'm starting to feel the burn a little bit. One more time, inhale, reach. Good, exhale, pull. Good. Now keep the scapula hugging in, keep your chest forward. Just put your hands down and see if you can keep that same exact shape. Notice if you tended to tuck your chin when you did that. That's very normal. Try to keep your head up. Close your eyes with me. I want you to feel that strong little bit of work we just put into our back to assist you in this seated pose. And as you close your eyes here, I want you to feel a little bit of relaxation start to run through your body. My palms are down over my knees to kind of close the energy. Maybe you flip your palms up to receive energy. I just want you to kind of feel a place for your hands to rest so you're not fidgeting, so that you can focus on your breath and the firming of the core and the lifting of the heart. And this nice silence surrounding the mind, because you're not at work, you're in your yoga practice. You might currently be working where your yoga mat is laying, but you're here to move. You're here to focus on your own body and your own breath. So as we do that together today, I invite you to enjoy these quiet moments. Breathe in deeply. Breathe out deeply. Breathe in deeply. Good. Breathe out deeply. Try to breathe in through the nose. Breathe out through the nose. Again, breathe in. And then exhale, big breath out. Good. Blink your eyes open. Do your side bend one more time. So reach up and over to the side, lengthen and stretch. Maybe you can get a little bit more room this time than we did in the very beginning. There you go. And then exhale, up and over, side 2. Reach and lengthen. Good, stretch it out. Beautiful. Exhale, make your way to your hands and your knees, tabletop. So even if I shift and face you today, that's just to kind of help out with the movement. All right? You can stay on your mat, facing forward, facing the side whenever you need to. Go ahead and inhale, flip your spine, gaze up, finding a nice cat. Kind of shifting the hips a little bit. You want to make sure the low back feels soft here. Exhale, tuck the chin, round your upper back. Good. Inhale, cow, sway the spine, look up. Exhale again, cat, tuck your chin. Let's puff up the upper back. Really push down into the earth. 3, 2, good. Exhale, we're going to tuck those toes under. Meet me in downward facing dog. So Look at your feet. They're about 6 inches apart. Exhale, press your ribs back to your thighs. We're going to heat up the body this morning, so I want you to bend your knees a lot. Exhale, shoot forward to plank, and then tap opposite hand, opposite shoulder. Exhale, push back. Let's do that 3 more times. Inhale, plank. Drop your knees here if you need to, or skip the shoulder tap. Exhale, push back. Inhale, forward. Exhale, tap, tap. Last time, push back. Inhale, pounce forward. Last time here, tap, tap, and now push back and rest. At any point you need to rest, do so, okay? Don't wait for me to tell you to rest, but try to keep the pose and focus with your breath. Exhale, we're gonna come high to the balls of our feet, and I want you to step wide on the mat with your right foot, wide on the mat with your left foot, and now use the balls of your feet to step up. Arrive at your hands. Fold forward with straight legs or bent knees, depending on your hamstrings. And then place your hands above or below your knees. Halfway lift your spine. Good, nice flat back here. Exhale, fold forward. Take 3 breaths in a forward fold that feels best for you. So getting comfortable with your head below your heart. Stretching out the back of your legs and really feeling the sensation of draping your chest over your legs. Maybe looking back between the shins if that's available for you. 3, 2, and 1. Let's bring our feet together slowly, so heel toe them together. And then you're going to roll up the spine. I invite you to reach all the way up into the air. Firm your core, back bend. And then exhale, hands to your heart, and then let them rest right down by your sides. Inhale, reach up. Good. Exhale, soft knees, fold forward. Take a flat back, gaze forward. So again, you want to feel your back get nice and long here. Exhale, fold. Let's step our left foot back into a lunge to get started. And then take your arms up into the air. Now, if you need to put your back knee down, you can. Otherwise, stay lifted, high crescent lunge. Exhale, pull your hands to heart center for a double lunge. We're going to bend our back left knee so it hovers right above the ground. Inhale, straighten both legs, reach up, balance. Exhale, double lunge. One more time. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, double lunge. Good. Reach up with your arms. Stay in your lunge. Get this leg nice and warm. Exhale your hands down to the mat. Step into down dog. 1, 2, 3. Step back. Inhale, plank. Shift forward. If you're feeling really fancy, maybe double chaturanga. That's where you do a push-up, plank, and then you do a push-up into your back bend. Otherwise, just one. And I'll be doing one as well for now on out. Exhale, downward facing dog. Raise your right leg way up into the air. Now some of you are going to lift your leg high. Some of you are going to barely lift your leg. So just stretch and reach. Exhale, bring your knee to your nose. Try to hover your shin. And then inhale, feed your leg all the way back up. Good. Step your right foot forward. Peel your right arm up, take an easy twist. Now remember, back knee can drop if you want to. You can also put a block under your left hand, make things a little easier. 3, right arm is in the air, left hand is on the mat. 2, good, release the right hand, step the left foot up so your feet are now together. Halfway lift, look forward, so really work on your back. Make sure it's flat. Exhale, fold. Push into your feet, reach and rise, arms up, lean back. Right back down, forward fold, exhale. Good, flat back, lengthen. Now we take our right foot, step it back. Hold here. Once you feel secure and ready, rise up, high crescent lunge, Again, that left knee is moving forward. You're pressing through your back heel. You're going to bring your hands down to heart center, and then you're going to exhale, bend your back knee, hover, double lunge. Squeeze your butt. Inhale, straighten your legs. Exhale, double lunge. Again, inhale, double lunge. Good. Now, just straighten your arms. Reach up. Straighten that back leg. Hold. Exhale your hands down. 1, 2, 3, down dog. Step back. Now stay here or float forward with me. Chaturanga. Back bend. And then we meet in down dog. Lift your hips. Good work. Raise your left leg all the way up into the air. Stretch. Hold your stretch. Reach. Again, your leg may not lift this high. That's okay. Bring your knee to your nose. Core plank. Come on. Fight through that hover. Reach your leg all the way back up. Big stretch to the sky. Step your left foot forward. Pause. Now, keep your right hand on the mat. Push through your back heel. Peel your left arm up. Twist. 3. Remember to put your back knee down if needed. Otherwise, press through your back heel. Use your inner legs for me. 2. Left hand meets the mat. Right foot. Ready? Step it up. Hands to shins. Halfway lift. Exhale. I invite you to fold forward again. Push into your feet. Stand up. Sweep up. Reach up. And pull your hands to your heart. Now, make sure your feet are touching, your heels are slightly separated. Sweep the ground with the back of your hands, rise up, coming into chair pose. So your arms are going to be slightly in front of your face or maybe next to your ears. Pull your hands to your heart. We're going to twist right. So you're going to sit lower, cross your left elbow right over your thigh, and then move into your twist. You're going to look to your right and maybe up over your right shoulder. You're going to breathe. Look at your knees. They're still facing forward. If they moved with your twist, fix it. Nice. Hold on to your pose. 3. Squeeze your legs. 2. Nice job. Inhale, chair pose. Reach up. Bring your right knee up. Place your left hand outside of your thigh and then big turn right through the ribs. Look over your right shoulder. Good. If you want, left arm out. 3, 2. Take a giant step back. Ready? Turn your feet to the long edge of your mat. Hands on your low back. Inhale, lean back. Exhale, wide-legged forward fold. Lift the spine up halfway. Exhale, take your hands to your ankles if you can. Bend your elbows. Pull your ribs to your thighs. Holding 3. We're going to add a twist and 2. Good. Left hand comes right below your left shoulder, off of the mat some. So don't put it between the feet. Bring it forward. And then take your right arm straight up. Good. Open up the ribs. Gaze to the sky. 3, 2, and then release your hand. You're going to pivot forward to the top of your mat, so you're framing your left foot. You're going to step your feet, one and then the other, or jump switch. Ready, set, switch them. Right foot forward. Good. Put your left knee down. Inhale, bring your arms straight up. It's called Crescent Moon. So you're starting to feel your crescent lunge. Good. Knee down crescent lunge as you reach up. Option 1, stay here. Option 2, take your hands in a circle. Interlace the fingers. Try to get the insides of your wrists to touch. And now start to move your knuckles down your leg. And if you can, open your heart. 3. Beautiful. 2. And 1. Inhale up. Yes, you can. Exhale, frame your foot. plank, step it back. Option 1, pick up your butt, down dog. Option 2, we take our push-up, our back bend, and then our down dog. Nice job. Hold your down dog for a few breaths. You're lifting up through the butt. You're moving the ribs back. You're stretching through the underarms. Now send your gaze forward, bending at your knees. Maybe try to float. So you're going to keep the butt up, heels up, look forward, pop up, and then land. And guess what? If that's not in your toolbox, it's okay. Halfway lift, and then fold. We'll come right to chair pose from here. So bend your knees and raise your arms up. So squat. Yeah. Pull your hands to heart center. I'm going to turn away from you this time. Twist to your left. Rotate your ribs. Feel the crown of your head move forward as your hips reach back. Try not to dip your head as you pick up your butt, but instead keep those knees bent, keep working. 3. Hold on to your pose. 2. Good. Inhale, chair. You're strong. Reach up. Now raise your left knee up. Right hand outside of thigh. Left arm rotates. Look over the back shoulder. Stand tall on your right leg. Maybe reach your right arm out. 3. Pick up your core. 2. Now watch your back foot. Step it back. I'm turning my back side to you. Put your hands on your low back. Lean back. Exhale, hinge and fold forward. Look back between your feet. Good. Put your hands down on the mat unless they're already there. Exhale, forward fold. Put your right hand underneath of your right shoulder, slightly in front of your feet so it's not between your feet. Raise your left arm up, twisted, wide-legged forward fold. 3. Keep the hips in line. 2. Release your left hand. We pivot forward to that right foot. Make a turn with me. Now either step the right foot back, left foot forward, or ready, set, jump, switch. Put your right knee down. Good. Crescent lunge. Raise your arms up. Sink forward. Now you'll notice if it's a little tender through the bottom knee, to come out of the lunge a little bit, okay? Otherwise, sink in to get your stretch. Stay here, or big circle with those arms, opposite thumb on top. It means you interlace your fingers a little different. And then I invite you to take your knuckles down your right leg and give yourself a nice back bend here. 3. Heart opener. 2. Feel the shoulder blades hug in, lifting through the chest. Good. Take the arms up on your inhale. Big breath in for me. Exhale, high plank. Step it back. Now, lift your hips, down dog, be done with it. Or push up, back bend, and then we meet in down dog. Breathe out. Raise your right leg up from the back of your yoga mat. Reach it high. Bring your knee to your nose again. That's your core plank. Send your right leg back up. Stretch. Step your right foot forward. Exhale, let it land. Good. Reach up. High lunge. You've been here before. Exhale your hands to your heart. We're going to hover our heart over our leg. So you're going to turn on your core, lean forward. Now take the arms back for airplane arms, which means pinkies up, thumbs down, or you can have flat palms if you prefer. 3, get a little shake in this right leg. 2, inhale, reach forward and up, high lunge. Good. Exhale, frame your foot. Let's give our leg a little break. Straighten the leg, pull it back. Now, if your hamstrings are tight, you're not going to be able to fully straighten the leg, and that's okay. Remember, you can always use blocks. Hold 3. Standing splits in 2. Bend your right knee forward, lift your left leg up. Put blocks under your hands if you need to, or bend your right knee. You want to try to straighten your right leg. Your left leg is obviously not going to fully straighten to the sky, but you're working to lift it as high as you can. Good. 3. Breathe with me. 2. Exhale, release your left foot next to your right foot and take a nice forward bend. We're going to stand very slowly, bone by bone by bone, rise. Firm your butt as you come up. Slide your right hand down your right leg, raise your left arm up and reach it over. Good. Exhale, slide your left hand down, raise your right arm up, reach it over. Good. Inhale, stand tall in center, gaze up, lean back. And then take a gentle forward bend. Exhale, forward fold, Uttanasana. Widen your feet. Option 1, you're going to sink down halfway and maybe even put your forearms here. This is if you're really tight. And look at my feet. They're very wide as your mat. Or maybe you have the mobility to drop your butt all the way down to your heels. You might be super athletic, all right, but maybe not mobile. So that's where this pose could be really hard if you're tight in your back. Option 1, stay here. This is your deep yogi squat, known as malasana. Or raise your butt, turn your toes forward, moving into bakasana crow. So I shift my knees above my elbows, look forward, and then maybe pull your heels up to your butt, possibly getting those big toes to touch. All right, and then you lift the heart up a little bit. You try to hold on to the pose for 3 to 4 breaths. And then exhale, you can step into down dog. You can jump to chaturanga. With or without a vinyasa, please meet me here, downward facing dog. Breathe in. And I invite you to breathe out. Nice job. Raise your left leg up. Big inhale, reach. Exhale, knee to nose, core plank. Bring it forward. Good. Really firm, tight core. Lift your leg all the way back up for me, please. Stepping forward, high crescent lunge. We return. Raise your arms up. Hovering crescent lunge. We bring our hands to our heart. We hover forward, and then we reach. That means we're not laying, right? Hover. Pinkies up, thumbs down, or palms flat, thumbs out, pinkies in. 3. Get the shakes in this left leg. You've got this. 2. Inhale, sweep forward and up. Lean back. Good. Exhale, bring your hands down to the ground. Straighten your left leg, give it a little break. So this would be an extended pyramid pose, meaning your feet are further apart than a normal pyramid pose. And your goal is to straighten your left leg if possible. On your next breath, we bend our left knee. We lift our back right leg up, standing splits. So you want to try to reach your right leg as high as it's going to go, and it may not go that high. But try to create length, create space. 3. Come on, lift your leg. 2. Good. Lower your right foot down. Exhale. Take a forward fold. Round all the way up. Make it nice and gentle and slow. Don't work too hard. Exhale, land your hands so they face forward. Inhale, reach your arms high to the sky, lean back. And then pull them right down to your heart. Bring your left knee up to your belly button, which means you're standing on your right leg. Firm your core. Shoot your left leg back so the crown of your head moves forward. Squeeze the muscles in your butt. Warrior 3. If you want to make it harder, reach your arms forward. Otherwise, keep them at your heart. Take another breath in. Step it all the way back. High lunge, you've been here before. Good. Exhale, drop your back heel, warrior 2. So I'm turning my back side to you as I start to bend my right knee forward and reach out through my arms. Reverse your warrior, so slide your left hand above or below your back knee. Open up your ribs. Cartwheel your hands down to the mat. Three-legged down dog. My right leg, watch, is going to lift straight up. My left foot is already at the back of my mat, and all I did was raise my right leg high. Good. Knee to nose. Again, bring it in. Lift your leg all the way back up for me. Stretch. Lower your feet together. Plank pose. Lower all the way down to your belly. Slide your hands back, palms face down. Pick up your chest and your feet when you're ready. It's a belly down back bend known as locust pose. Pull your shoulder blades together. Maybe float your hands. 3. Lift up through your back, your butt, and your legs. 2. Breathing with your mouth closed. One more time if you can. Exhale, go flat. Put your hands beneath your elbows, elbows to the sky, curl your toes. Use your kneecaps if you need to, otherwise lift your kneecaps. 1, 2, 3, high plank. Can you press it straight up? Nice. Down dog, lift. Breath in. Let's slow it down, breath out. Good, let's get in that second standing sequence on the left side. Look forward. Bend the knees if you want, float. Halfway up. And then exhale, we bow together. Rise up, inhale. Hands to heart, exhale. Now, we bring our right knee up. We stand on our left foot. Make sure you're on the right side. Take your right leg back, warrior 3. Whoop. Reach the crown of your head forward. Lift through your butt, use your legs, hold it. 3. Maybe extend the arms forward, make it harder. 2. Now glide back, feel the back of your mat, and then rise up, high lunge. That hovering lunge will help you with that transition. Exhale, open up, warrior 2. So heel toe apart with me. Your front heel meets your back heel or arch. Arms are nice and long. Look out over your left arm as you bend your knee. Maybe smile. You're almost there. Inhale, reverse your warrior. Good. Find room, stretch. Some nice lateral flexion of your spine, just like those seated poses in the beginning. Cartwheel your hands down to the mat. Three-legged dog. Ready? Left leg up. It's called Ekapada Adho Mukha Svanasana. Knee to nose. Bring it in. Lift it all the way up. Toes together. Inhale, plank. One more time. Lower to your belly. Good. Slide your hands back to the ground. Palms flat. Ready? Lift up, legs and heart. 3. You've got this. Heart reaches up, feet reach back. 2. Beautiful. Exhale down. Take your hands and knees this time. And then our first child's pose. Reach those hips back and your head down. Exhale, breathe out. Good. Now I'm going to quickly work with you and walk you through a tripod headstand, meaning we'll stay in tripod. We won't go to headstand just to see if it's something your body might want to do. And it's a way for you to get upside down without actually leaving the ground, okay? So bring your hands with me right here in front of your knees. And now put your head in front of your fingers. So we tuck our chin, we put our head down. Look at my elbows. They're not reaching out, they're reaching straight back. That's important. Tuck your toes. Everybody meet me right here. Give this a try. Head, hands, butt. So your head is down, your hands are down, your butt is up. Try to hold here. 4, 3. Push into your hands. Use your arms. 2. Put your knees down. Take a rest. So that might be like, hey, I hate this. I don't want to do it. Or maybe it might say, okay, I'm halfway there. Now, be careful of where your hands and your head are. You want your head in front of your hands, not in line with your hands. So make sure you're aware of where your head is so that way you're not doing it to a place that's not safe. So my hands are going here. Watch my head. It goes forward of my hands, not next to, forward. Tuck your toes. Try to come back to where we were. Option 1, stay. Option 2, maybe take your right knee, try to put it on your elbow. Maybe take your left knee, try to put it on your elbow and bring your feet together. Good. Hold. 4, 3, 2. Take one foot off and then the other. Put your knees down. Rest. Boom, you just did tripod headstand. Might have been a first time, you might have gotten there before or maybe gotten further, but that's a really safe, good way to stack the body to go further. Now, obviously, if you know how to get upside down, you can keep going, then do that. Otherwise, that's good for today. And let's go ahead and make our way from our shins to our butt. Nice job. Exhale, reach your legs forward. If you're tight, you're going to bend your knees and meet me here, okay? Or you're going to have your legs out. Raise your arms up to the sky, sit as tall as you can. Reach forward and then lower down. Now I can grab my feet easily, and if you can't, that's okay. Hold your shins, your knees, or just place your hands next to your legs somewhere, so that you can try to get your body to fold in just enough to feel the release in the back of the neck and the shoulders, and hopefully in your low back as well. Good. Take your time. Rise up on your inhale. Hug your right knee in on your exhale. You're going to make a basket. Interlace your fingers. Put it on the bottom of your foot for me, and then pick up your foot. Now this might be difficult, so stay here. Or maybe straighten the leg. And you might be like, yeah, no. But give it a try. Good. Take that nice deep stretch, and now take your foot, cross it over your straight leg. Hug your knee with your left arm. Turn. Look over your right shoulder. Good. Twist. 3, 2. Exhale, rotate forward. And we're going to switch our legs. So take the right leg out. Pull the left knee in slowly. Interlace your fingers. Make your basket. Find the base of your foot. Lift your foot, hold, or push through the foot, stretch. I want you to really feel the work here of pressing into your hands. Your hands are kind of pulling back, and you're rooting down through your tailbone to try to keep that nice long spine we've been working on. Exhale, cross, right elbow, left hand behind you. Keep your foot in dorsal flexion, which means your toes are pulling back towards your shin, giving yourself that really strong flexed foot and firm muscles. Good. Pivot forward on your exhale. One more seated pose, feet together, knees apart, bound angle. Baddha Konasana. Inhale, sit up tall. This might be plenty, especially if your knees are way up here. Stay. Otherwise, start to move the spine forward, possibly walking the hands forward. Possibly placing your forehead into your feet, creating some sort of a rounded spine that might release a little tension in your back, especially in the low back. This pose, because we have our knees open, is going to give you that nice pull in the lumbar spine that sometimes a forward fold doesn't give us because our hamstrings are taking over the stretch. On your next breath, I want you to very slowly rise up. Take your time. Exhale, bring your knees together. Scooch forward. Reach out. You're going to lower with your core. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Pull your knees in a little tighter so your feet are going to go right beneath your knees and your heels are going to get closer to your butt. It's going to shorten our hamstrings a little bit, but it's going to force us to learn how to use our core and our glutes. Make sure your feet are only 6 inches apart, so if they're wider than that, bring them in. Place your hands next to your butt and gently lift your hips up. Press your hips as high as you can, firm your quads. Stay here or arms into the air. Place your fingertips by your earlobes, elbows up, and then we push into our hands as we move to Urdhva Dhanurasana, known as full wheel pose. Hold wherever you are, either in your wheel with me or in your Setu Bandhasana, which is the other back bend we just worked on. If you're with me, we carefully start to put down the back of the head, the back of the neck, so that we meet everyone else here in bridge. And now lower the mid back, the low back, and then your butt for me. Keep your feet on the mat, open your arms to a T. You're going to heel toe your feet apart, and I want you to let your knees fall right and left. And this is a really nice way to release any tension in the spine. And hopefully in the back, if you have any left. From sometimes a back bend, it can be a little bit like a, whew, that was a lot moment. Good. Let your knees fall to the right one more time. Let your knees fall to the left one more time. And then exhale, stabilize yourself right here in center. And now pull your knees into your tummy. Give yourself a giant hug. Rock side to side on your back. This is called sacral rocking as we rock from left to right. You're also massaging your QL, which is a very large muscle in the low back that tends to become very tight over time. Pull your knees apart on your exhale. And then gently feed your feet into your hands so that your knees come down past your armpits. Moving into happy baby pose. And while you're in happy baby, you can stay perfectly still. Or pull the right knee down to the mat. Straighten the left leg. Push. Maybe pull the left knee down to the mat. Press to the right leg. Push. And you can repeat that action a few times if it feels good. Or you can stay where you are. It's up to you. Exhale, pulling your knees down, driving the tailbone forward, trying to create some release in the low back. You're here for 3, 2, and then put your feet together. Pull your feet toward your face. Maybe even round your back. 3, 2, exhale, let your head fall. Let your feet come down to the earth. Place your hands on your belly. Take a full breath into your hands. Fill up. Exhale, big breath out, sigh. Again, fill up. And then sigh. Let your legs extend out in front of you all the way. One leg and then the other. Take your arms over your head. Give yourself a full body stretch for me real quick, reaching and lengthening. And then on your exhale, let your hands come down by your sides in Shavasana, corpse pose. As we close our yoga practice in this really beautiful space on our backs. I want you to feel the peace that you created with your movement today and with the ability to show up and practice. And with the simple joys that a yoga practice brings to us as we start to feel and find our rest together. As you stay laying down on your back, I invite you to breathe in and out quietly. You're going to inhale to breathe in. You're going to exhale to breathe out. Inhale to breathe in. Exhale to breathe out. On your next breath, reach your arms over your head, reach your legs long for a full body stretch for me, please. And then hug your knees to your chest deeply. Exhale, make your way to seated when you're ready. No rush at all to meet me here. As we sit up tall, press down through your butt and lift up through the front of your body. Close your eyes as your hands meet your heart. Tuck your chin to your chest as you bow forward. Feel the stretch in the back of your neck. Have a very, very beautiful day. And as we bow our heads forward together, namaste, and thank you so much for joining for practice on your mat today. Nice work, guys.